Good morning, all. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. In this video, we will be discussing delegation of authority, a conceptual framework. Before going into this video, we will be discussing about what is delegation of authority. Delegation of authority means the ability to get results through others. How well one delegation determines and how well he can manage. What are the various elements of delegation? First of all, the superior must assign the clarity of duty as well as results. Expected has to be the first step in delegation. Superiors divides and share his authority with the subordinates. Accountability is the liability for the proper discharge of duties by the subordinates. What are the basic principles of delegation of authority? Every manager, before delegating the powers to the subordinates, should be able to clearly define the goals as well as results expected from them. Authority only can be delegated and responsibility cannot be delegated. It does not mean that he can escape from his responsibility. Superior cannot pass the blame to the subordinates, even if he has delegated certain powers to subordinates. For any given activity, an employee should be made accountable to only one superior. Benefits of delegation: it permits the top management to concentrate on the most important matters only. It is an effective tool for the development of subordinates. It promotes training to be imparted to the subordinates. Line of authority should be clear from top to bottom so that delegation decisions can be made. What are the different barriers in delegation? First of all, let me discuss about the barriers in delegation from the point of view of superiors. From superiors have superiority complex, it prevents delegation of authority. They don't have ability to direct the subordinates. Some superiors are conservative in nature. They have the fear that the subordinates may excel them. The three primary barriers to delegation are the fear of loss or power, certain personal attitudes, and the lack of the ability to direct well. On the part of the subordinates, what are the barriers? Some subordinates always want to depend on their subordinate superiors. They don't want to be criticized. They may not have the information to accomplish the job. Some subordinates may lack of self-confidence, motivation, loss of control, distorted delegation, inadequate planning, and heavy workload. And how to make these delegation effective? A proper work atmosphere should be created. They ensure everyone understands the purpose and importance of delegation of work. These should be proper evaluation of the planning and results. Thank you.